Welcome to Football Fame Diaries. Today we bring you the incredible story of Ousmane Dembélé. This is the story of a player who went from football's most exciting teenager to the edge of irrelevance and back to the very top. The story of a boy from Vernon who dazzled at Rennes, lit up Dortmund, then became Barcelona's record signing. Injuries, doubt, and criticism nearly ended his dream, but in Paris, under Luis Enrique, everything changed. This is the rise, fall, and rise again of Ousmane Dembélé, and how he became the 2025 Ballon d'Or winner. Hey friends, before we get into Dembélé's story, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. It really helps us bring you more great football content. Let's dive. Dembélé was born in Vernon, France in 1997. His mother is Mauritanian-Senegalese, while his father is a Malian. Early life at Rennes, the spark. He began his professional career at Rennes at the age of 13, and by 17, he had climbed from the academy to the first team. In his debut to League One season, he became the youngest player in club history to score 10 goals. Two-footed, lightning fast, unpredictable, he could shoot with either foot, glide past fullbacks, and create goals from nothing. He was named League One Young Player of the Year in his debut season. He wasn't just another French talent. He was a phenomenon. The rise of Ousmane Dembélé. In 2016, he transferred to German club Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund paid 15 million euros for a teenager who had only played one full League One season. Under Thomas Tuchel's attacking system, Dembélé exploded. In his first and only season with the club, he delivered 10 goals and 21 assists across all competitions. His chemistry with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang was lethal, the pair scoring and assisting each other almost telepathically. He was the architect of Dortmund's 2017 DFB Pokal triumph, scoring in the semi-final and the final. Suddenly, every big club in Europe wanted him. The dream, Barcelona. Regarded as one of the most promising young talents in world football, he joined Spanish side Barcelona in 2017 for an initial fee of 105 million euros, making him at the time the joint second most expensive player in history, alongside Paul Pogba and behind Neymar. After Neymar's record-breaking departure to PSG, Barcelona didn't just want a signing, they needed a savior. They needed someone who could step straight into one of the most glamorous attacking trios in world football and keep the magic alive next to Messi and Suarez. Fans saw him as the next Neymar Jr., the man who would restore Barca's attacking fire, break ankles with his dribbles, and score wonder goals. The hype was astronomical. He wasn't just a signing, he was a statement. The fall, injuries and doubts. Instead of a dream start, hamstring tears and muscle setbacks arrived one after another. In his first 4 seasons, he missed over 100 games. Headlines turned vicious, flop, glass man, waste of money. Analysts said Barcelona had been robbed, that Dembélé would never live up to his fee. The weight of a giant club, a gigantic price tag, and constant negativity almost crushed him. Yet even in those dark seasons, Dembélé still produced magic moments whenever he was fit. In 185 appearances, he still managed to score 40 goals and deliver 43 assists for Barcelona in all competitions. Although he did not fully meet the expectations placed on him at the club, Dembélé won multiple domestic honors with Barcelona, including 3 La Liga, 2 Copa del Rey, and 2 Supercopa de España titles. Despite all the setbacks and critics, Dembélé refused to give up on himself. Off the cameras, Dembélé rebuilt everything. For nutrition, fitness, mindset, he learned to be more decisive, more durable. By 2022 to 23, he was finally stringing together consistent seasons at Barca and shining again for France at the World Cup. The old narrative of injury-prone was fading. All the work in silence, the rehab sessions, the extra drills, the new discipline was building towards something bigger. He wasn't just surviving at Barcelona anymore. He was preparing himself for the moment when a fresh start would unlock the version of Ousmane Dembélé the world had only glimpsed. That moment came when Paris called. The rebirth in PSG. In 2023, he made a bold decision. Return home with Paris Saint-Germain. Under a system tailored to his speed and freedom. The old Dembélé exploded back to life. Under Luis Enrique, he wasn't just another winger. He became PSG's engine. Quick, decisive, and clinical, he transformed from a fragile promise to an unstoppable force. And Dembélé's first season in Paris lit up instantly. From his very first games, you could feel the energy at the Parc des Princes. His link-up with Mbappé was electric. Lightning runs, 1-2 passes, outrageous dribbles. It felt like the French national team's chemistry had been dropped into a club shirt. But the real turning point came in the 2024-25 season. Mbappé left for Real Madrid, and the spotlight finally swung entirely onto Dembélé. No longer a sidekick, he became PSG's main man. With the injuries behind him and his confidence at full charge, he produced the best football of his career, scoring, creating, and leading by example every weekend. He finished as joint top scorer in Ligue 1 with 21 goals alongside Marseille's Mason Greenwood, added 15 assists, and was crowned Ligue 1 Player of the Year, guiding PSG to their 13th league title. And if Ligue 1 built his confidence, the Champions League defined his greatness. In the Champions League, Dembélé delivered in the biggest nights, scoring crucial goals in knockout games and dragging PSG forward when it mattered most. He scored PSG's opening goal in a dramatic comeback win over Manchester City. He produced his first ever European hat-trick in a 4-1 victory over Stuttgart. He netted the crucial equalizer against Liverpool in a round of 16 and calmly converted his penalty in a shootout. In the semi-finals, he struck the only goal at Arsenal and then assisted Achraf Hakimi in the return match. By the time the dust settled, he had set a new record for most goal contributions by a player at a French club in a single Champions League campaign. 12. 2 more assists in the final against Inter Milan sealed PSG's first ever European crown and cemented his status as the standout player of the competition. Across all competitions, Ousmane Dembélé delivered 33 goals and 15 assists in 49 appearances. In one season, he collected the Ligue 1 title, the Champions League trophy, the UEFA Super Cup, and became the face of a new PSG dynasty. The crown, Ballon d'Or 2025. For years, Dembélé wasn't even nominated for the Ballon d'Or. His name was a cautionary tale about wasted potential. But after his PSG rebirth, everything changed. With his stats soaring, trophies coming in, and his performances lighting up Europe, the football world could no longer ignore him. On September 21st, 2025, in Paris, the unthinkable happened. Ousmane Dembélé was crowned Ballon d'Or winner, finishing ahead of the teenage sensation Lamine Yamal. It wasn't just an award, it was a statement. A statement that talent, perseverance, and rebuilding can beat doubt, injury, and negativity. They said I was finished. They laughed when I fell. They called me fragile, injury-prone, a wasted talent. What they didn't see were the nights I cried in silence, the pain I carried, the moments I almost gave up. They never saw the hours of rehab, the loneliness, the doubts that try to break me. This Ballon d'Or isn't just a trophy. It's a symbol of survival. Every scar, every setback, every sleepless night has brought me here. This golden ball shines bright, but my journey to it was built in the dark. To those who believed in me when the world turned away, this is for you. And to those who doubted, thank you, you made me stronger. And that's the incredible story of Ousmane Dembélé's journey from broken wings to Ballon d'Or glory. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments which player's journey you'd like to see next.